It's a new decade of college lacrosse as we hit 2020, and we welcome you into our annual season preview of Villanova men's lacrosse. We're joined by head coach Mike Corrado, senior defender Pat Kennedy, and All-American midfielder Connor Kirst. I'm Nick Montagna. Great to have you with us. Coach, the team has had lots of success over the last decade. What's in store for this new chapter and the Big East tournament appearances, NCAAs? This team has a lot of experience back for this year, doesn't it?
Yeah, this team is one of the more experienced teams I've had with a lot of guys, seniors and juniors with a lot of experience. Even some of our sophomores that will get on the field this year have a year under their belt. So, we're really excited about where this team could potentially end up this season.
Connor Kirst right here to my left. Connor, you had coming off a great season. You're one of the more physical guys in the Big East. Bull Dodger, you can shoot from outside. You really had that all-around game. What have you done to take your game to the next level?
I've worked with the coaches and worked on my offhand and really just getting better chemistry with everyone out in the field every day in practice and outside of practice too. And so, yeah, basically just working on my weaknesses to try to make them stronger so that I have a more well-balanced game and hopefully have a good year this year.
Pat, the defense is very experienced. Frankly, we see it all over the field with plenty of players who have been through the ringer, yourself and guys like Matt Webster and Zach Kreis. What's that camaraderie and that bond like, especially since you guys have played so many games together?
I mean, it's good. We kind of hurts at times because we know our tendencies and we won't talk as much, but we're working on that to get the communication up and then just getting in some new D-mids.
Coach, to kind of piggyback the defense, last year you found your goalie in the lefty Will Vuitton. What's next for the sophomore out of New Jersey? How is he taking his game here in his sophomore year to be a better goalie?
I think Will's like a lot of our sophomores. He's really taken a big jump from last year to this year. I think it's just another year under year experience. Confidence is key for all goalies, and I think Will came back this year kind of knowing what he had done his freshman year and knew he was our guy, and he's played really well. And so, we expect him to take that next jump, and we've seen it early in the season here. We had a great scrimmage last week against Rutgers, and so we're just looking forward to seeing him continue to grow.
Coach, the offense has always had the ball sharing element that we've discussed through the years, and Connor alluded a little bit to of that versatility with guys who can go lefty and righty. You've had a lot of those threats through the years, and on attack with a quarterback like Keegan Kahn and an off-ball guy like Corey McManus, the depth and the versatility of the offense is really dynamic, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, this group, the top 7 guys have all played, at least one, if not 2, and some of them 3 seasons. I think one of the neat things about it last week, was the excitement, almost excitement to when guys saw other guys score, right? To support one another the way they do and to share the ball. This group doesn't really care who scores as long as they score. And even kind of throughout the lineup, Luke Pabilski, a senior, who came in and scored a couple goals. Owen Black, a senior, had a couple goals as well, in addition to kind of some of the more familiar names that we know. So that part is part's important. We need to develop other options as well as the guys that we already know about, and I'm seeing that. It was great to see in the scrimmage, and we hope to see that again tomorrow.
Connor, the midfield is always quite the talented group here year to year, and most notably for this season, yourself and guys like Matt Campbell can rip it so hard. I feel bad for opposing goalies because you tattoo guys on so many occasions. How have you guys developed as a midfield line here in the preseason?
So we, like Coach said, we're all just pretty unselfish when we're out there, and we love playing with each other, and that goes a long way. Like, we don't have any superstars on offense, and we might not be getting talked about a lot when it comes to like other reporters and stuff. But that's a beautiful thing because we all just we love playing with each other. We have so much fun out there, and we work really hard together, and our chemistry's up. And So hopefully we have a good year. We're really excited.
That word chemistry, Pat, is so important. And I think the underrated part of defense, I think you guys would all agree with me. Coach and I have talked a lot about this. It's not just the on-ball guys, but it's an off-ball defense. To be a defender at a high level in college lacrosse, you have to be a thinker. You have to be smart. You have to communicate. Tell the audience what goes into playing as a defense. It's not just one aspect. It's an all-around game, isn't it?
Well, I think a lot of times defenders will think that they're a cover guy or an off-ball guy, but it's not really the case. Like, if you're a cover guy, you have to be in the back telling the other guys who's hot, who's two, pulling someone down so you can next one up.
Coach, overall, Connor alluded to this a little bit. There's been a ton of success through the years, and sometimes this program goes undervalued a bit, but the quality has been there. All-American players getting to the postseason. Overall, what's the message to the team, and how does the team feel going into this season? Because there is a lot of experience, and this team knows they can win.
Yeah, that's what I've kind of, over and over with them talked about, that this group is experienced. It's a lot of them have played in the NCAA tournament. They've all played in the Big East tournament, and we expect to take that next jump, right? And that is hopefully, win the Big East, right? That would be our initial thing, and then hopefully, that would get us to the NCAA tournament, and goal to try to win our first NCAA tournament game would be, I think, something special, something that I think this group has the talent to do. And so, we were trying to focus, one day at a time, not really looking at the end of the season, but what's right in front of us. Maybe, if we do that, we can reach some of our goals.
Connor, the schedule's very difficult, but you played a tough schedule every single season. What it'll be like in that first month, quite crazy, playing 3 of the top 5 teams in the country all at home back-to-back, Penn State in the opener, and then Yale and Maryland. How excited are you guys to play this top-level competition?
We're all very excited. You can't really ask for a better way to start your last year ever playing, and our grade. We're all so pumped, and that's been our motivating factor in the off season. Looking at those teams, playing the best players in the country, and you can't ask for anything better. Like, that's why you come to Villanova. That's why you play lacrosse here, because we have those games, and hopefully, who knows how it'll go.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as we get better as a team, like Coach said, our goal is the Big East, and he's doing a great job putting us in this situation to get ready for it at the end of the year. So we're all just really excited.
Head coach Mike Corrado, defender Pat Kennedy, and midfielder Connor Kirst here for our Villanova 2020 College Lacrosse Preview.